Ever wondered how secure your information is in the vast digital universe? Imagine the digital world as an enormous city. Cybersecurity is the intricate system of locks, alarms, and guards that keep your information, your digital home, safe from intruders. In the era of digital transformation, where almost everything is connected to the internet, cybersecurity has become a fundamental necessity. It's not just about securing the data of tech giants or government agencies anymore. From your social media accounts to your bank details, everything that is digitally stored needs protection. This is why understanding cybersecurity isn't just for the tech wizards out there. It's vital for anyone and everyone who interacts with this digital city. It's about knowing how to safeguard your digital home, your personal and financial information from the ever-evolving threats lurking in the shadows of this vast digital universe. Now that you understand why cybersecurity matters, let's delve into its core principles. Have you heard of the CIA triad in cybersecurity? No, this has nothing to do with spies or secret agents. Instead, the CIA triad stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These three principles form the cornerstone of any robust cybersecurity strategy, ensuring that our digital lives remain secure and private. Let's break down these concepts one by one. Firstly, confidentiality. This principle is all about keeping information secret and shared only among authorized parties. Imagine a sealed envelope carrying a letter. You'd want only the intended recipient to open it and read the contents, right? That's confidentiality in a nutshell. In the digital world, confidentiality is maintained through methods like encryption and password protection. Next up, integrity. This term refers to the accuracy and consistency of data. In other words, it's about ensuring that the information remains trustworthy and unchanged during its entire life cycle. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want someone to tamper with your bank statements, would you? Integrity ensures that your data remains as it should be, untouched and unaltered. Techniques such as checksums and hashing are used to maintain integrity in the digital realm. Last but certainly not least, we have availability. This principle is about ensuring that information is accessible and ready for use when needed. Imagine if your local library was always closed when you wanted to borrow a book. Frustrating, right? The same goes for digital information. It needs to be ready for use when we need it. To ensure availability, systems must be reliable and backups must be kept to prevent data loss. So when we talk about cybersecurity, we're not just talking about keeping the bad guys out. We're talking about making sure that our information remains confidential, that it's trustworthy and hasn't been tampered with, and that it's available when we need it. So confidentiality, integrity, and availability form the backbone of cybersecurity. Knowing the principles is great, but how do you apply them in real life to keep your information secure? Let's start with the first line of defense, strong passwords. Think of a password as a key to a treasure chest that holds all your personal and financial information. The stronger your key, the safer your treasure. So create complex, unique passwords for each of your accounts and consider using a password manager for convenience and added security. This practice helps maintain the confidentiality of your information by making it difficult for cybercriminals to gain unauthorized access. Next, we have software updates. You might see them as pesky pop-ups interrupting your work, but they are vital. These updates often include patches for security vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. By regularly updating your software, you're reinforcing the integrity of your systems, ensuring that they function as they should without any unwanted modifications. Being cautious online is another important measure. You wouldn't walk down a dark alley late at night, would you? The same logic applies to the digital world. Don't click on suspicious links, don't download attachments from unknown senders, and be wary of unsolicited contact. This vigilance helps uphold both the confidentiality and integrity of your information by preventing phishing attacks and other forms of cyber deception. Lastly, let's talk about data backups. Imagine a scenario where all your data is wiped out, either by a malicious attack or a simple technical glitch. Sounds like a nightmare, doesn't it? Backing up your data can turn this nightmare scenario into a minor inconvenience. With regular backups, you can restore your data quickly and with minimal disruption. thereby ensuring its availability even in dire circumstances. Each of these measures contributes to enhancing the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. They are your shields in the digital landscape, protecting your virtual self from the myriad of cyber threats that lurk in the shadows. Remember, these measures are not just one-off actions, they are habits you need to cultivate for optimal cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is not a one-man show, it's a collective responsibility. Just as a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, the security of the digital world is only as robust as its most vulnerable user. This shared responsibility extends from individuals to large organizations and everyone in between. Every user, whether a tech enthusiast tinkering with the latest or a corporate executive managing vast digital assets, has a role to play. This role involves not just being aware of the potential threats lurking in the cyber landscape, but also actively implementing security measures to counter them. It's about regularly updating your software, creating strong and unique passwords, being cautious of suspicious online behavior, and regularly backing up your data. It's about not falling for that too good to be true email and staying vigilant in this ever-evolving digital world. In the end, cybersecurity is about protecting not just yourself, but everyone in the digital community. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today. Cybersecurity is not just a buzzword, but a fundamental necessity in our increasingly digital world. It hinges on three key concepts: confidentiality, ensuring that information is accessible only to those authorized to view it; integrity, safeguarding the accuracy and completeness of data; and availability, making sure that authorized parties can access the information when needed. To bolster our cybersecurity, we discussed a few measures. Crafting strong, unique passwords helps keep our accounts secure. Regular software updates patch vulnerabilities that could be exploited. Adopting a cautious approach to our online activities can prevent us from falling prey to scams. Lastly, backing up our data safeguards us from unexpected losses. We also emphasize the shared responsibility in maintaining a secure digital environment. Both individuals and organizations play crucial roles in this endeavor. With this knowledge, you are now better equipped to navigate the digital landscape securely. Remember, cybersecurity starts with you.